Nice to meet you, man. I'm Clayton.
Clayton, nice to meet you. So as you can tell, I'm against abortion, but you are more than welcome to change my mind if you disagree with me.
Okay. I think personally, we as men don't have the right to tell a woman what she can do with her own body.
Okay. All right, let's draw another parallel. Let's look at the slavery of black people.
Okay.
You and I would both agree that that's wrong.
Yes.
Let me ask you a question. Do you have black skin?
No.
Do you need black skin to be able to say that that is morally wrong to enslave black people?
No.
So, with that principle being said, we don't actually need to be a woman just to have a say on abortion. We can, as men, say that's wrong to have an abortion.
Totally. I'm not arguing that. What I'm arguing is that at the end of the day, it's her decision, not ours.
Of course, it's like her decision, she gets the final say, but I'm saying that it's wrong because everyone deserves a right to life.
Yeah, totally. Okay, well, to draw another parallel, I'm a vegan. Are you vegan?
No, I'm not.
Okay, so you don't actually have an issue with killing anything because you'll happily consume.
No, I'm
flesh.
happy to eat animals. What I'm not happy to eat is humans, because humans in value are higher compared to animals because we're made in the image of God.
Sure, that's called speciesism, but that's okay.
Yeah, I'm okay to be prejudiced against animals, if you want to call me that, yeah.
Okay, no worries. So what part of abortion are you against? Is it
all of
the
it?
Killing of the fetus?
Yeah, all of it.
Okay.
From fertilisation, I'm against abortion.
All right. Let's say a woman's raped.
Yeah.
A woman's raped. Actually, we'll go maybe a 13-year-old. A child is raped by a man. Do you believe she should have to carry that child to term?
Yeah, let's add some salt on the wound, why don't we? All right, let me ask you a question, which is related to this. Are we defined by our circumstances?
No, but you can...
Exactly. So, and you would also go as far as to say that even animals aren't defined by the circumstances of that they're animals, right?
No, because they're sentient beings.
Yeah, but
a fetus is not.
But even I know they're animals, but I'm trying to draw a parallel to say that I'm happy to eat pork and all of that because they're not human, they're not made in God's image, right? But you would go as far as to say...
I thought everything was created in God's image.
No. The Bible specifically, he created it, but not in his image. My point is... Actually, I forgot the point I was trying to make, but you would go as... What was the point you said before?
About...
Oh, we're not defined by our circumstances,
yeah.
Correct. So you would go as far as to say that animals aren't defined by the circumstances of being an animal.
Okay.
So even...
So are you saying a woman isn't defined by her circumstances?
No, I'm saying that the child... I'm saying that the value and of the child's life is not defined by circumstances, even if it was conceived during the case of rape, as terrible as it is.
But that child will never have even known it existed. It wouldn't be hurting anything.
Well, you could say the same about having an affair, right? For example, if you cheated on your girlfriend here, but she didn't know about it, would that make it any less wrong?
No.
Exactly. So just because you kill a child and the child doesn't know it was being killed, doesn't make it any less wrong.
Okay, but if we're talking about the value of things here, we're talking about a fetus. Sometimes it's barely been conceived.
Yeah, but it might be a fetus, but it's still a human.
Not yet.
No,
I think
it
there's
is.
a scientific difference between a fetus and an actual human.
Would you like me to cite a scientific report for you?
Sure.
So a bloke called Stephen Andrew Jacobs, he conducted a survey on, did a scientific consensus on when does human life begins. He asked 5,500 biologists from all over around the world, from over 1,000 academic institutions. He asked them, at what point does human life begins? And 96% of those biologists overwhelmingly said and affirmed the view that human life begins at fertilization.
Can I just say something? Sorry, am I allowed to interrupt?
Yeah.
Okay. My thought is, what does your thoughts against abortion have to do with a woman making her own decision about her own body?
Because I think it compromises the child's right to life.
Again, I understand that, but it's also inside of someone else's body who they're in charge
The
of.
child doesn't.
But I care. But I should. because it's human, it's alive.
Why are those rights more important than the woman who's growing it?
They're not.
So the woman can exercise her right to terminate that pregnancy.
No,
if she
because
wants to, because she has the right to do that.
Okay,
if we're talking about rights, the woman has the right to end
Would you
it.
like me to talk?
Yes.
You're talking about universal freedom. Everyone should have the freedom to do whatever they want, right?
Yes.
I believe that abortion is actually a contradiction because the child has free will in the womb. It has a will to live, and to get an abortion would terminate not just its life but its free will as well. Do you see how the contradiction
It
there?
doesn't have free will yet because it's not born.
No. It has free will. It's just limited.
It's limited to
They're not
being in someone
thinking,
else's
feeling
body.
beings yet.
They don't need to be thinking, feeling things to be a human and alive.
Sure. So
I feel like we're beating a dead horse here.
Yeah,
all I'm
we
saying
are.
is I just don't think that you really have a right
by
to
that
have an
point,
opinion.
all animals have rights and wills to live as well, but you're happy to kill and consume them. So
That's because I don't think they're the same. I'm talking about equal rights among humans, not animals.
Yeah, well, still, if it's an argument of morals, you're kind of falling flat. But anyway, at the end of the day, I believe women should do what they want with their body, and ultimately, it is the choice of the mother, not the barely sentient being that's inside her. Especially
still a human.
especially circumstantially, when it comes to being
Well, I
forced
thought
to
we
carry.
just agreed that we aren't defined by our circumstances.
I know that, but I still think it wouldn't be right to put a woman through that trauma of already having been raped and violated in unspeakable ways to
And
then
what
carry
if
that.
the woman isn't ready to be a mother?
Yeah, to then carry that.
And then what? The child's just going to end up living a crappy life, getting neglected anyway.
Yeah.
I would say any life is better than no life at all being killed.
Not necessarily. I mean, there's a lot.
There's more to life than suffering.
Oh, absolutely. But sadly, a big part of the world is suffering.
So suffering obviously isn't a reason to kill a child in the womb.
Well, I think it's better in the womb than it
Yeah,
is
it
out on
wouldn't
the
suffer.
streets.
It wouldn't
to be
suffer.
honest.
Especially.
Anyway,
Anyways, yeah.
good debate, man. Thank you.
Thank
very
you.
much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Cheers, man.
See ya.
All right. Nice.